Alright guys, we're back with Let's Play Tales of the Tempest. Where we left off, we're on our way to Jana. We stayed in Leda for a little bit. And Kai's pretty much spilled his guts about everything to Mr. Force. We've now got a long road ahead of us, but hopefully we can make it to Jana. I probably might skip this, like skip all the way to Jana, or at least to the if there's going to be a cutscene of some sort. Skip to there, because this is looks like it's going to take a while. So see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we got a little cutscene here. We're taking a break since we're not at Jana yet. So Caius, what is it, Turkis? You two are lovers, aren't you? This is a dangerous journey. If you weren't, I can't imagine why you'd travel together. What are you talking about? We're not going out. Really? You aren't brother and sister, right? I have a hard time imagining you as anything other than lovers. Goodness, no, dear brother. I'm traveling with Caius because there are no other boys in the village around our age. First of all, I haven't fallen so far that I would go out with Caius. What do you mean, fallen? I'd have to fall and hit my head before I'd go out with you. Well, it follows, doesn't it? If it weren't for my teaching you wouldn't even be able to read. What'd you say?
I think that's quite enough. I understand Caius' reason, but what brought Rubia here?
I don't think it's my place to say. My father was the village priest, but he was killed by the Inquisitors. Mother as well. I'm going to Jana for vengeance. So that was it.
My apologies.
Please, don't worry about it. I think I should get to sleep. It seems we've reopened an old wound. Rubia knows she didn't mean to hurt her. She can't just forget something like that. Her parents said they were counting on me. That's why I'm going to protect her, no matter what. Alright, see you guys again in a little bit. Alright guys, we're here. We made it to Jana. Look at this place. It's like a pretty castle city, I guess. This is Jana, the capital of Varela. It makes Fern look tiny. Fern doesn't even begin to compare. I came here with my father when I was little, and I got lost. Everyone made a big fuss out of it. Rubia. Can you guess what that large building at the center of the city is? Castle, right? It looks kind of like a castle. Is that where the king lives? Nope, it's actually where the Archduke and the knights under his command live. Oh, so that's where he lives. Alright, that looks like a castle. If you look off to the left of the Archduke's castle, you can see the cathedral built on the lake. And across the bridge in the center is Orella. I can't read Roman numerals good. Bastion, the Masterless Castle. Masterless? You haven't heard of it?
14 years ago, there was a big incident. It's known as the Jana incident.
Yep, that's a nice name.
8 leimorneans came to Jana.
Huh? Why would they bother coming here knowing they'd be captured?
A good question. Just as you suspect, the church arrested them and locked them up. But they escaped and made their way to the king's castle. Perhaps better stated, their goal in coming to Jana was to go there.
Why?
They wanted to plead their case to the king, to ask him to end the cycle of hate and let humans and leimorneans live together in peace.
Wow, they must have been really brave.
But the king wouldn't listen. In the end, the king's personal guard, the royal knights, executed them on the spot. Fearing he wasn't safe in the castle after the intrusion, the king left Jana. He now lives on Mount Orel, far to the north. Unfortunately, that incident caused the church to ramp up its efforts to round up leimorneans. I didn't even know something like that happened. And how could they kill leimorneans who just wanted to peacefully coexist? That's horrible. It really is. You know, we probably shouldn't stand here and talk. We might attract unwanted attention. Good point. Let's go rest up at the inn. We need to figure out how we're going to save Dad, too.
Alright, but we need to find an inn. I assume this nice building's it. Thank you.
Where do you think they're keeping Dad? At the cathedral. That's where they take everyone they capture. But we can't just walk in the front door. Ordinary citizens are only allowed into the sanctuary where services are held. Leimorneans are held in the underground prison. We need to find a way to sneak in.
Should we ask around the city and see what we can learn?
I may know of a way. We'll look into it later.
I want to go to the Archduke's palace. The knight that came to the village asked me to do something. We haven't completed our original goal of studying the spots. What do you say to splitting up for the time being?
Sounds good. I'll go with Rubia.
Are you okay with going to the cathedral and the Archduke's palace, Rubia? Sure. If we go to the cathedral, we might find those mass murders.
Then it's settled.
Kais, Rubia, don't do anything too crazy. If things get dangerous, run away. We'll take a look around the city and then meet up at the inn.
Kais, I know it's hard to wait when you know where your father is, but we need to stay calm. I'm sure his greatest concern is your safety.
I know, Force. Rubia, the same goes for you. Lashing out in anger never ends well. Okay.
Let's all be careful out there.
Okay. Tokus left the party. Forrest left the party. Say, Caius, what did that knight ask you to do back at the village? Oh, right. I never told you. He gave me something that he said I needed to deliver to the Archduke. This. What is it? Some kind of stone? He called it a patient. I have no idea what it is. But this is what the Inquisitors were after. So this is what the knight died trying to protect? I wonder what it is. Caius, what's happening? Crap. This happened when that knight gave it to me, too. Hurry up and hide it. Looks like it stopped. It looks like your pendant was resonating with the patient. Yeah. This pendant might be a patient, too. I'm curious what they're actually saying. Are they saying patient? Like, it's just weird that they call a stone a patient. Or patient. Patient sounds like maybe like an evil alien or, you know, a leimornean thing. Is it possible to meet with the Archduke?
What's your business?
I have a delivery for him.
Huh? What is it? Who's the delivery from?
It's from Fern Village. A knight came to Fern and asked me to deliver something to the Archduke.
The Archduke is bedridden. Hadn't you heard?
We only just arrived in Jana.
The Archduke suddenly collapsed about a week ago. Everyone's been talking about it. I'm telling you, it had to have been a curse. I just know the church cursed him with precepts.
That's quite enough of that.
Commander! My apologies, sir.
You need to be mindful of your words. What if a rumor like that starts spreading? I heard your story. I'm Albert Mueller, commander of the Black Knights that protect Jana. You came from Fern, correct? Yeah. That must have been quite a journey. But there shouldn't be any knights stationed near Fern. There are only 3 knight brigades. My Black Knights protect Jana. The Royal Knights protect the king.
3rd Brigade defends North Gate and East Gate. There's no brigade in the south near Fern, so there shouldn't be any knights there. I wonder if he was an imposter. Could you tell me more about this knight? Well, I'm sure he was a knight. He had beautiful golden armor and... Sorry about that. We must have been confused. Come on, Rubia, let's go. Huh? Are you sure? Hey, what's the deal? Wait, just a second. Golden armor. One of the royal knights? They didn't appear to be lying. But what would a royal knight have been doing in your Fern? What's the deal? Didn't you want to deliver the patent? Something wasn't right. There shouldn't have been any knights near Fern, but an injured one showed up and entrusted me with this stone. Why go all the way to Fern? The Inquisitors were searching for this patent too. There has to be some reason for all of it. Have you talked to my dear brother about it? That's a good idea. I'll talk to him about it after we group up. I love how she just, you know, that's it. That's now he's the brother. Starting some weird incest thing going on, huh, Rubia? Where are we going? No. To the sign that has no words on it. Are they upstairs? I don't see them. They're not up here. Where are they at? I assume they're scouting the town or whatever. What now, Caius? How did we get into the cathedral? Forget about the details. Let's just try the front door. What? Wait, Caius. I don't believe this. Yes, let's march through the front door. There's a bunch of knights that are, boy or priest are looking for you. Excuse me. What is it? What is it? Can we go inside the cathedral? The sanctuary is always open to the public. You're welcome to go in. Great. Thank you. Alright. Down this way. Wow. It's huge. I really don't think we can count on my childhood memories. The door on the right is the only one that goes further into the cathedral, right? Stop. You aren't allowed to go any further. We've never seen a royal lycanth before. We heard you guys captured one, so we wanted to see it. Is there really one here? A number of lycanth captured by the Inquisitors are held in the underground prison. But they're very dangerous. I can't let you go inside. Now run along home. So there's a bunch of them here. I guess they won't just let us walk right in. There has to be another way in. If I just knew that Dad was okay. That guard didn't tell us much about the lycanth or the prison. We just have to keep asking people about them. Alright, let's ask around then. What's up, dude? Okay, you have the Holy Ghosts. Nice. Lady? Okay. Other lady? Ouch. Well, the knights do look like they're pretty stupid. Alright, so I guess we're leaving.
Alright, well, let's talk to these guys then. And his daughter. Okay, let's talk to these guys.
There was that one they brought from Fern not long ago. I heard he was executed the day he arrived.
Oh crap. No way. Was there even a trial?
Apparently this one was especially ferocious. Monsters like that don't even deserve trials.
No. Oh no. They killed him the day he arrived? Dad, I'm sorry. I didn't make it in time. I couldn't save you. Caius, you can't let it get you down. If only I got to Jana sooner, I could have saved him. Caius, you shouldn't blame yourself. Caius, before we go meet up with the others, how about getting a little fresh air by the harbor? Sure. Sure. Why did they do that? Why is he running and she's walking? That's the wrong animation. You don't need to be running. Where are you running to, Caius? Your dad just died. Uh-oh.
Hey, you there. What are you doing here?
Huh? Oh, I think we may be lost. We've never been to the big city before, so we didn't know how to find the inn.
Are you from Fern? Are you the ones with the delivery for the Archduke? Lord Albert Mueller has been searching for you. Allow us to escort you to the Black Knight Brigade barracks.
Hold on. What do the Black Knights want from us?
We have some questions regarding the events in Fern. The church just so happens to be searching for a boy and a girl from Fern as well.
Damn! The Knights are after us now, too. Rubia, run for it! Right! Run! Go! Wow. What's going on? Why didn't we just let them give the Archduke that stone? Why did we have to run? Something wasn't right. Their job is to keep people out, so it doesn't make sense that they were going to let us in. And they knew the church was after us. If we just go along with them, they might turn us over to the church. Oh god.
You talk too loud, Caius.
Who's that?
Wait! This way! Hurry! Into the alley!
What? Who are you? There's no time. Just come here. The Black Knights are coming. Wow, she's beautiful. It looks like they're spreading out to search. We should be fine here. Thank you. Why did you save us? The ones after you are the Black Knights. Their job is to protect Jana, but a lot of people have been troubled by their heavy-handed methods. You're a priestess. Are you sure it's okay to save us? I do have a name, you know. I'm Arya Ekberg. Would you mind telling me your names? Not at all. I'm Rubia. This is Caius. We don't have last names because we're that awesome. Nice to meet you, Caius, Rubia. So why were you being chased? Well, it's kind of complicated. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Just be careful while in this city. Arya, there's just one thing I want to ask you. What is it? I hope I have an answer for you. How much do you know about what the church is up to? Is it true a Lycanth from Fern was executed? You mean the one they brought here recently? I heard he was executed, yes. I can't attest to it personally, though. Their dad really is dead. Dad? That Lycanth was your father? He wasn't my real dad, but he's the one who raised me. I see. I'm very sorry to hear that. The Lycanth hunt has only intensified as of late. You two should get out of Jana as soon as possible. Were the Mass Inquisitors the ones who brought that Lycanth here?
Rami and Lucius were the ones who returned from Fern. Why do you ask?
No reason. I was just curious. Why is the church hunting Lycanth?
I can only guess it's because humans fear the Lycanth, the leimorneans.
That's ridiculous. Humans are the ones making the leimorneans suffer.
Yes, you're exactly right. The last few years, His Holiness has ordered more effort be put into the Lycanth hunt.
The Pope did?
His Holiness is well respected. I don't know what his reason was for doing so, but I'm sure he must have had a good one.
I can't believe it. Whatever his reason was, Caius' father and my parents are dead because of it. I don't see any sign of the Black Knights. It should be safe to return to the inn. Thanks for saving us earlier, really. You're quite welcome. Be careful out there.
We will.
Alright. Oh, there's a nice little thing there. Beautiful priestess saved us. We'll return to the inn. I don't know how that one guard just didn't, like, stop me right there, but okay.
Were you able to learn any more about what we discussed last time? Yeah, it's definitely still there. Then it's still in its original state. Yeah. It's not completely untouched, but the harbor and cathedral should be just like you remember. Thanks. Here's the money. Here's the money. I suppose that settles it. It seems luck is on our side. But the danger is the same now as it always was. Unfortunately, we didn't have a choice. We have to sneak in and uncover the truth. It seems undeniable the monsters in Senshibia were a result of the church's precepts. In other words, their magic. Indeed. I don't think such large-scale precepts have been invoked since the Beast War. That would also lend some credence to the theory that Senshibia was invaded. The snowfall during summer was probably a result of the very same precepts. The atmospheric temperature may have fallen as a result. Precepts typically draw energy from the heat in the air. Given the situation, perhaps summoning the monsters was only a side effect of the precepts. It's also possible they wanted to sabotage Senshibia's agriculture. It's certainly possible. Considering the Archduke known for his neutrality, mysteriously fell ill at the same time our country was invaded. There's no question something is amiss. Either way, we need to get to the root of the problem. There's no time to waste.
Uh-oh. How did they come in before us when we just walked in?
Hey, you two. What are you snooping around about the church for?
I'm afraid I haven't the slightest what you're referring to. Are you sure we're the ones you want?
We just arrived from the countryside. This is the first time we've ever been to such a big city. We did want to visit the cathedral while we were here, sure, but we already know you were snooping around. You better come with us and answer a few questions. Damn that informant. He sold us out to the church. There's just no trusting these big city folks. You said it. Lord Tilkus, what should we do? If you resist, we'll have no choice but to bring you in by force. Don't make this difficult.
Sorry, but I'm afraid I have a prior engagement. Arrest will have to wait.
Force, change of plans. We're getting out of here.
Oh no, Force.
Please leave them to me. What are you talking about? I can't just leave you here. If we're both captured here, all of this was for naught. Please go. Look at his back. It's a Sanctus. He's a Lycanth. What? Surround him. Forgive me, Force. Please be okay.
Oh, I kind of seen that coming. The Lycanth.
Hey, Tilkus. I'll explain later. For now, run!
This is just looking badder and badder, apparently.
What happened? Where's Force? Force allowed himself to be captured by the warrior priest so I could escape. What? Isn't that really bad? Indeed. It means the church knows we were investigating them. No doubt they'll hand him over to the church to be executed as well. Executed just for investigating the church? We kept it from you too, but Force is a leimornean. He was found out when he was captured. Force is a leimornean? I had a feeling. But that's... You heard about the Janna incident, right? He was one of the group of 8 leimorneans that was supposed to be executed, but he made it out alive. Are you serious? Force was a survivor of the Janna incident? Indeed. He escaped Janna and was pursued by the warrior priests and knights until he fled to Senshivia. Of course, the church announced they had all been executed to preserve its honor. Why would he come back to Janna after something like that? He volunteered to guide me to Janna. He came of his own volition? I think maybe he wanted to lay the past to rest, to finish what he started 14 years ago, and to come to terms with his own mistakes. But how are we supposed to save him now that the church has him? Our luck hasn't run out just yet. We're going to use Force's strategy. What was his strategy? After the Janna incident, Force escaped the cathedral through the sewers. The same incomplete pipeline he used should still be there. We'll make our way there. I'm not going to let them execute Force, too. We'll save him no matter what. What do you mean by 2? Did you learn something about your father? The priest said he was executed immediately upon arrival at the cathedral. Unbelievable, without even putting him on trial. This is wrong. Dad didn't do anything wrong. I'm not going to let the people who did this get away with it. We move tonight. Let's stay in the area and wait for nightfall to fall. Tokus joined the party. Alright, so I guess we have to just sit out here to nightfalls, apparently, or something. But I gotta have this. Because it ran a little longer than I expected. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.